get you something nice and cold to drink. Twisty wristy. Yeah! We're flying now. It'd be funny as if we were down here and we saw some of them drones. So peaceful though. You just come out here and just listen to the silence. Let's go get some premium test in this puppy. How am I doing 50 miles an hour already? Speed limit here is way less than 50. No feet down. I guess we do. Let's get you something nice and cold to drink. Let's open up the helmet vents. We'll keep the chin vent closed though. My brow vent. Let's open up my brow vent too. It's hot out today, man. It's nice and hot. Twisty wristy. Yeah! We're flying now. Oh, that brow vent and the helmet head vent feels amazing opened up. All that airflow is just enough to keep my brow and everything cold. I was starting to sweat sitting there. Dude, this car in front of me is loud, bro. Super loud. All this stuff will be grown in about another month. It was about another 80-degree day today, just like yesterday. Man, I cannot wait to see what I can get out of this bike. I mean, it's a good running bike, but like, I'm in 5th gear. I'm doing 45. That's full throttle. Full throttle right now. 100% throttle, 5th gear. If I did that, now, two completely different worlds of bikes, and I'm not comparing them, and this thing is still amazing. By no means am I ragging it. It just gives me more of a reason to see what I can get out of this. I don't want to completely kill the gas mileage. See, there's some things that I'm on the fence about with this bike for the build series, and maybe you guys can give me some opinions and some thoughts and stuff. Now, first and foremost for me is noise. I love how quiet this bike is because I use this as my local dual sport riding bike and for like my trail exploration bike, because this bike is so amazing to just hop on and go anywhere in the woods, whether it be legit or not. And you can get in and out no matter what, and it's quiet. Nobody can hear it. I mean, this thing is so damn quiet that if I'm riding it and I'm 40 feet away from you, you can't hear it. So that's what I love about this bike. Now, I know that for the build series, if I don't open it up some, I'm not going to be able to get, you know, full potential. So I'm on the fence. I don't know what I want to do with that yet. I really don't know what I want to do with that yet. I'm not against throwing an exhaust on it, but if I do throw an exhaust on it, I want to put something in it, like a silencer or something. Most likely I'll maybe test it without the silencer and see what we get out of it. But when I go to ride it 90% of the time, maybe unless I'm just on the road like this, then I'm going to slap a silencer in it, because I don't want to be causing a bunch of commotion in the woods. That's why I never put an exhaust on my 350, because the stock exhaust is amazing quality. you know, best of the best materials. There's no reason to replace it, and it's super light. The CRF 250L's exhaust, the muffler portion, is really heavy. It's like steel. So when you want to shave some weight, just that alone is a good modification to do. But like I said, with this bike, I just like how quiet it is. Oh man, these roads are so awesome. A lot of these little bumps, like I pointed out back there, I hit with the 350 and I'll actually catch some air on them, whether I'm coming down or going up. Like, this is too gradual, you won't really catch anything, but you can catch some air going down, even if it's just the front tire just coming and up to the water. I gotta say, I know I've said it numerous times, but if anybody watching this is contemplating getting a DR200, this is such a great bike if you ride it how I ride it. And honestly, I ride this thing way harder than it should be ridden. As you saw in one of my latest videos where I was riding it off-road, it's capable of doing all that. It just takes a little bit of finessing, a little bit of skill. And that's where I'm really hoping that with the build series that we're going to do with this, you guys will give me some insight, as well as come along with, you know, the process of what we're going with. As far as start, I'm probably going to start with, I may start with the suspension. I don't know yet. I really was thinking of starting with the carb. I'm not going to go Electron because I don't think it's worth it. Electron carbs are cool and all, but they're just too expensive, I think, for this bike. Is the Electron carb the best option as far as the carb goes? I really don't know. For the price, I would hope it would be, but that's not necessarily the case. It's like with tools or whatever else, just because it costs the most doesn't mean it's necessarily the best. But it's either going to be the carb or it's going to be the suspension. If I could get 3 to 5 horsepower at the end of the build, that might be pushing it, but that would be awesome. It's like right here, I'm in 5th gear, climbing this hill. We're slowly decelerating. Now we're picking back up. So it's not that this bike can't do it. Probably should have been climbing that in 4th gear, because I was only doing, what was I doing, 35, 40? So it's more than capable. It just does not have a lot of power. And it's got an extremely soft suspension. And the way that this bike sits from the factory is probably going to be perfect for a lot of people. Like I said before, watch some of my other videos of the DR200. I've beat the snot out of this thing. I take care of it, but I have beaten the snot out of it. I've ridden it on some pretty gnarly stuff. I even took it to Trevorton, PA, and attempted to do some hill climbing with it. Now, that was questionable. That was, it's really loose, almost like hill climbing sand. And this thing did not do well. It didn't do good at all. It couldn't make it up majority of the hills just because the super loose, rocky terrain was just robbing every single ounce of power from it. So that's the only time that I was extremely disappointed in this bike. But I didn't expect it to do too well because of that. Dang, look at the color of that tree. Super nice. My tree actually is not a cherry blossom. I don't know if that was a cherry blossom. I'd like to say it was. Mine's actually a Japanese maple. And funny enough, I don't remember what color it blooms. Because we've only had the ability to have it bloom for us once. Water is so calm right now. Sock burning? What is that? Bro, we're gonna be burning some socks. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go down and we're just gonna send it. All right, let's do it. It'd be funny as if we were down here and we saw some of them drones. So peaceful though. You just come out here and just listen to the silence. Yeah, this bike's great though, man. It's got a pretty terrible front tire. I mean, it does well. It does fine. It's a D Sport. And not really much complaints about it. The rear is amazing. And I've been running the hell out of it on the street. But it's still a really good tread. I probably got about 1,800 miles of just pavement on it. And it's still great. Brakes are amazing on this thing. Never had to do brakes on it. So look how dinky that header is. Super dinky. And it's all the way into the exhaust. And I wouldn't be surprised if it's the same size diameter all the way through, because coming out the end you got this little dinky. So just the pipe alone would make a big difference. Front tire is getting... No, it's still good. I'm not a really big water sports kind of guy. I love swimming. Jet skis are a lot of fun. I'm not a big boater. I don't know what it is. Something that's super peaceful about the water. But I do have that, what is it, thalassophobia or whatever. I never had it when I was younger. But water that I cannot see through, that's like black, pitch black, like super dark, you can't see through it, terrifies the crap out of me anymore. I don't know why. It wasn't always like that. Kind of like my fear of heights. I'll still ride any roller coaster any day of the week. Love roller coasters. I don't like them swing things or those slingshot things or anything. I don't mess with those. Or the things that go up really high and then drop straight down. Other than that, I will ride roller coasters and stuff. Doesn't matter how tall they go. But I have a fear of heights. Like if I get out on a roof of a building and there's not a big ledge, it's like a couple inch ledge, I can't get very close to the edge. I just feel like I'm gonna fall off the edge. It's kind of a terrifying feeling. Here's one of these bat boxes. Look, do not disturb, endangered species. At least I think it's a bat box. It's an endangered species of some kind. Man, a bug flew up my nose. Look how high up we are. It looks so peaceful from here though. It looks super calm. I wish there was a little spot to pull over right there, but there's not. It's like the perfect view angle. There's trails that go down there. You can get down there. It's like a little mini beach, but you're not allowed to go down there. You can go down there all you want. People don't go down and use it as a beach. There are those trails all in here too. If I can remember correctly, back in the woods back there somewhere, I came across like a, it almost looked like a music stage with a bunch of little buildings and outhouses and stuff. It was kind of cool, but it was like in the middle of the woods. It's leaner. I gave it all she had, guys. I'm in 5th gear again. Yep. Wow, how'd this guy just get right here? He's burning. Somebody's burning. I smell it. Dang, look at that lumpy tree. Oh boy, it was lumpy. Yeah, sorry if I'm kind of going slow on these roads back here, guys, because I don't really know if there's going to be anybody sitting back here. These aren't my usual roads to ride down, at least here. It might look like I'm going 10 miles an hour on the camera. I don't know. I don't want to fly down this because just like the other self-paced spot, it doesn't matter. I'm just passing through. You got the water right in front of us, but this is our local beach up here. That's a wild looking tree. There's a big old bird in that nest, man. Saw its head sticking up. Looks like they've been cleaning up all the driftwood. So calm, it's like glass. I don't know, I wonder if the DR's got enough power to just send it down this hill and just scoot that water all the way to the other side. Kind of like how we were going to jump the dock, but I didn't do it. Let's do this, man. You guys want to see something gnarly? Look at that blood blister. Now, it's about 4 days old, and I usually pop them. This one I didn't. It was massive. It was like that far up my finger. I got to be honest, that was a pretty painful blood blister. It feels good to be cruising. Oh, the air is so fresh.